Lilian Jiménez, Esquire, Associate Director, Office of Welcoming Centers for Refugees and Immigrant Services, Illinois Department of Human Services.
I don't want to ever leave anyone behind. Going around when I was young, we would go to food pantries and clothing drives and different types of services. And my mom would always tell me, look at the people who are working here. Isn't that great that they're doing this for us? And my mom, also being undocumented, she was always volunteering. I just always wanted to take after her footsteps. How do we help others while accepting help ourselves? How do we continue to help others? And each one of our welcoming centers is different and has a different framework and comes from a different theory of change, different background of how they developed as a community-based organization. My hope is that some of those have some progressive views that we could learn from, and then as well as maybe some of them could do the learning either from us or the other organizations. And I'm really proud of our welcoming centers. My hope was to kind of identify some areas where we could grow and develop. And in order to do that, we started talking about needing to do a deeper dive evaluation about what our welcoming centers really were providing, how they were providing it. I think if you don't step back once in a while to make sure that you are, casting a wider net, I imagine you could possibly get stuck in a position where you're serving the same community, or you're doing the same things over and over again, and you're missing the opportunity to identifying additional resources that they could be using, or identifying additional barriers that they themselves or family members or other people are seeing and facing. That's why I go back to communities with disabilities, and health issues and other things that you may not have been looking at. Who are we leaving out by not having language access, and disability access and all types of access for folks?